What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, #1 best-selling science fiction author and comic creator. We had big news last night, if you were watching along, that Novak Djokovic was allowed to stay in Australia. The judge granted his visa. Very exciting stuff. And like a champion that he is, he immediately went to the court and started working, started practicing for the Australian Open. He is a focused individual. He is an inspiration to all of us, and I'm so excited to watch him finally maybe get a chance to play. We'll talk about that in just a second. But I have a comic book coming out tomorrow, if you're watching this today. But otherwise, this will be on Indiegogo tomorrow. For now, you can sign up, put your email address in, and you can get notified when my book goes live. This is going to be a manga-style book. If you want to support my channel, support freedom, support everything we do, this is a great way to do so. It's going to be a lot of fun. I promise you it's going to be the best book of the year. You'll have some great entertainment here. All right. Gosh, things got crazy last night in Australia. As you can see on Twitter right here, there were protests in the streets, people jumping up and down on cars. Police were pepper spraying the people of Australia. They're ready to riot, and there's a reason for this. The people of Australia have been locked down under crazy conditions for the last 2 years, beyond even the rest of us. What they've endured through this whole COVID thing, there's the actual pepper spray incident. Wow. What they've endured over the last few years has just been absolutely atrocious. And so there's a lot of pent-up rage. There's a lot of pent-up anger against the government with the way they handled this, and for good reason. Novak Djokovic really just highlighted everything that was going on there and highlighted the abuse of the system that was happening. Now, there is more to this story, and it's not done yet. So even though Novak Djokovic has sat there, he's been in a prison camp for 5 days, allegedly only getting 2 meals a day of just slop that they've been throwing at this very healthy man who actually has a huge regimen of what he typically eats in order to stay this healthy to play tennis, just much like Tom Brady. That's another story. But after that, it's still not settled whether he will stay in the country and whether Australia will let him here, because there's a minister of immigration who actually has a say, a personal say, of whether he can just cancel somebody's visa, kick somebody out of the country. He doesn't need to have a reason or anything. He can just do it. He can just do it by fiat. There will be no appeals, no judges or anything. So if this Australian government official takes to this, he could, just to be vindictive, ruin all of Novak Djokovic's tennis playing. He can stop him from being there. He can make everything that's happened so far invalid. He can overrule judges. He can overrule a fair court of trial. It's absolutely nuts. And it's crazy that Australia has this system where these people have this kind of personal power that they can just be petty and vindictive like this. It could happen, though. And so we're going to be watching this as it develops. Of course, if this minister does something horrific, we'll report on it. But right now, they're asleep as I'm recording this video. It's very late in Australia right now. And we don't know what's going to happen next. So it's a huge win for Djokovic. He has gone through the process. He's done everything right. As the judge said, what more can a man do? But there's still more to come. And this is what happens. These fights against these tyrannical governments, against these awful, awful people never ends. It's going to be an ongoing battle, and this is something Christ warned us would happen in the end times. That's where we're at. All right, let me know what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Make sure, most importantly, to sign up for my new comic book, which will be out tomorrow. Thanks, guys.